Aloha. Welcome to Church of the Holy Cross, United Church of Christ in Hilo, Hawaii, on this first Wednesday of the Easter season. I'm Eric Anderson. I'm the pastor here, and I'm delighted to welcome you for today's song from Church of the Holy Cross. So, in Monday's edition of What I'm Thinking, I made the claim that I have written an Easter song each year for some years. It turns out that in actually looking through my catalog, collection, whatever, I wasn't right about that. There's a couple of years that I didn't write such a song, but I did write one in 2021, and that's the one that I am sharing with you today. The others, actually, I plan to include in the program this coming Friday with the community concert. So if you're hoping to hear all of my Easter songs, I think in this 1 week, they will all have been recorded or streamed in some way. So, there you go. This one is based on Mark's version of the resurrection account, or at least the journey of the women to find an empty tomb. The curious thing about Mark's gospel is that in its oldest form, the manuscript ends with the women leaving the tomb and not telling anybody. Well, clearly this was a problem because somebody must have told somebody at some point, otherwise we wouldn't know the story at all. And so there are lots of ideas about why the gospel ends this way. Probably the simplest was, oops, that page got lost. Well, I'm sure there wasn't anything important on it. The problem was such that several later editors decided, well, it can't end this way, and there are at least 3 different versions of the ending of Mark. This song is based on that oldest, I won't say original because we're not sure, ending of Mark's gospel. And it's kind of a song that's aware that the story can't possibly be over where the page ended. They stepped out in the morning shade, bearing the spice mixture that they had made. How will we roll the stone away is a question they don't need to ask today. How could the story end grieving for a cherished friend? The story goes on past the closing page. Jesus Christ is risen. They found that things were not as they had been. The stone was rolled aside and they walked in. With startled face they heard the word that Jesus' resurrection had occurred. How could the story end? The mourning for a cherished friend. The story goes on past the closing page. Jesus Christ is risen. They left in fright, and who could blame them if they kept silent lest the story shaking them? But someone told, and so we all know that Jesus Christ is risen. Jesus Christ is risen. Well, that's today's song from Church of the Holy Cross. We do have our community concert streaming live this coming Friday at 6 p.m. here on the same YouTube channel here at holycrosshilo.com. And on Sunday, something we have not had an opportunity to do for a while, we will be gathering a congregation for worship here in the sanctuary of Church of the Holy Cross. So if you're local, if you're feeling well, and if your nerves are up to being present with a larger group of people than you've been with for a while, please do join us. Also know that that service, like all the services for 2 years now, will be live streamed. So you can be wherever you are, and for that matter, be whenever you need to be, and participate in worship with the Church of the Holy Cross, UCC, here in Hilo, Hawaii. And of course, next week, I will be back once more with another song from Church of the Holy Cross, Wednesday at 11 a.m. Well, if you will be here this coming Sunday, I look forward to seeing you. And if we are destined to meet next in some sort of virtual setting, I look forward to that too. Until that time, be well and be joyful. Know that you are loved. Aloha.